Yeah, I came walking around this corner here, and I was like, what the heck is that freaking bright light? And it's the freaking moon. See it? It's actually the one up on the right. Yeah, see, that's pretty big even on the camera, because it's like really big right now, the freaking moon. I'm afraid I'm gonna step in some freaking. There's a lot of water from the snow melting. I don't want to step in a nasty spot. Oh, let's see. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I can't seem to get a spot. Oh, there we go. Had to stand on a rock here. Big rock. Now it's on top. There it is. Take a nice little picture of that. Shrink it down real quick, yeah. Yeah, it's really orangish. And it's definitely, it looks like it's like egg-shaped right now. Or like if you had like a dish and you tipped it a little bit to its side and you were looking straight at it. Kind of got that shape. Yeah, it looks crazy. Yeah, man, the moon energy has been intense. This last full moon. Yeah. Ever since, I made that distinction that, yeah, there is a lot more, like, contentions between people during, like, full moon cycles. Like, it builds up to the moon, and then it kind of goes away residually. It seems like certain full moons are charged a little more than others. You know what I mean? And it was like, that's crazy, because I was reading this Indian resistance book, Legends of the American Indian Resistance book, and it was talking about the guy Tecumseh got his name because as his mother was giving birth to him, a freaking comet flew by, and they could predict that the dude would have a kind of a life that would be full of some kind of significance. But anyway, so for instance, that's an old thing. Or I even heard, I think, of the Hopis or someone in ancient times seen some kind of a comet or some kind of a light show in the sky, and they displayed it as a sign of great calamity coming, and in a way it did come. So there is attachment to significant things in the sky that you see will kind of forecast troubles on the earth, man. You see a sign in the heaven, and then you see troubles on the earth, man. So they are connected. So it's not just mumbo jumbo. I'm not forecasting with astrology. It's more like, if anything, it's astronomy, or I just pay attention to stuff over a period of time. But look, I'm not no expert on it, or not divining anything. I mean, in a way, they're kind of similar. Astrology, they predict what's going to happen according to things' position, but then at the same time, there are, even in the Bible, there are signs that you will see, that you will know that which season you're in. And so it's not they're real similar, but the fact of the matter is, one, that you're saying that God's sending these signs, and the other one is that just they're coming from the universe. The universe is sending signs, or the heavens themselves as like a personification, which is another kind of an idolatry. So that's the difference between them. But by the sense that that like people forecasted disasters and calamities by astrological events. So, you know, to some extent, you know, that astronomy gets results for certain people. You know what I mean? So that's why it's kind of like lying signs, lying wonders. Freaking, and at the same time, there's actual real events and signs. But anyway, yeah, it's an awesome night tonight. Like, you can see all the stars totally clear. The 2 days ago, we had a bunch of snow that fell all at once, and it was a beautiful night. The snow was like hugging everything. There was just only like an inch of snow on everything, and it was like this weird kind of snow. And I was out, you know, like at 5 in the morning, and the moon was full, and it kept breaking through the clouds, and it was so magical looking, everything was, for a minute. And then the next day it melted, but the moon was bright again. You know what I mean? And it's cool to see it, how everything looks different. You know what I mean? Just like, kind of like, the reason I was drawn to this moon here too is because I was walking by and there was just a bright light. It looked like, I thought, someone driving towards me with headlights, because I didn't recognize it. It just kind of jumped out at me, and then I looked, and yep, it was the moon. You know what I mean? I recognized that it's not normally there.